Welcome back to Sunrise. The time is 6:21, and if you're just joining us, you're right on time for the headlines on a Tuesday with the Teeks. What's up?
Great morning.
How are
Good
you?
morning. It's so good to be here. So good to see you. I want us to jump in. You ready?
Let's jump in.
Let's jump in. Let's jump in. Major pipeline leak causes multiple collision in Montego Bay. So a crash on the North Coast Highway near the Coral Gardens police station in Montego Bay, St. James, left 3 vehicles totaled and several people seriously injured on Monday morning. But thankfully, no lives were lost. The cause was a broken water main that flooded roads, homes, businesses, causing chaos. Traffic was at a standstill until mid-morning yesterday when part of the dual carriageway was converted to a single lane to restore a smooth, albeit slow flow of vehicles. Acting Corporate Public Relations Manager at the National Water Commission, the NWC, Delano Williams, he expressed sympathy but assured that repairs were underway. Williams warned that disruptions will, however, continue until today.
Yeah, you can
Tuesday
expect
today.
that challenge is that until we get that Montego Bay bypass, you're going to have some serious challenges because that is a major arterial roadway leading into the tourist hub.
When something happens on that road, it really has...
You have an
effects.
accident on the road.
the effect is
and it backs
very
up
felt.
way far. So, I mean, it is a challenge. You know, when we look at the waterways, I think sometimes we take it for granted the importance of NWA, NWC, and what their system can do to, at a subterranean level, to what is happening on the road. So I mean, it is a challenge.
Yeah. Well, we're talking about roads. Let me tell you about land now, okay? Amelia residents calling out politicians over disappearing land. There have been numerous reactions to part 1 of CVM's story out of northeastern St. Catherine, where a plot of land and the building on it disappeared after an old tree was cut down. The people say the response from their former political representative was discouraging, and now they wait to hear from those who have taken over. The big gap seemed to have appeared suddenly and expanded gradually, swallowing an entire establishment in Omili. Residents close to the plot says Mother Nature has been giving warning signs since, but to ensure mobility, the citizens say they gathered their own stones and posted caution cones. With each passing year, though, the theories on what caused the earth to move has shifted from dopey stories to environmental issues, and so to the engineering possibilities.
So here is the thing that we have to understand about land. We as humans can't just pick up and build anywhere. There are different land formations, there are different components that make up land. There are different limestones versus whatever other rock versus these things matter, right? And so when it comes to buildings and building codes, there's a reason why approvals have to be sought, because it has to be determined that the structure that you have designed can in fact go on the plot of land that you would like to build.
Thank you very much.
And so, unfortunately, I don't know if anybody could have spin them roll 3 times to stop the land from disappearing or put on a red underwear, because I'm not sure this is a dopey story, but nothing more than a sinkhole. And sinkholes exist all across in different areas in Jamaica. I mean, even there are places in every parish where they will say, you can't build a particular structure here because there's a risk of landslide, a risk of, and this is one of those scenarios.
I mean,
you can't just pick up and build.
outside of the science, trust the historic community knowledge, the elders who can say, look here, back in the 50s, so and so and so. Or my granny tell me, say, when she was a little girl, one little boy did get, you know, those kinds of things.
Listen, don't let history repeat itself.
And listen.
Don't let history repeat itself.
But we have a way of thinking that we can build anywhere where we want to build. And we can chop down any tree. So some of the time, maybe that tree was a part of
the network of the roots was probably what was holding the soil together. And once that tree gone,
that's it.
There's a science behind this thing. We can't just pick up and build anywhere.
That's it. That's it. Well, that's it. That's what I have for you in the headlines.
Thank
and
you
just
very
a
much.
reminder, remember to catch Lead Story this evening at 6:30 p.m. with George Davis.
All right, eh?
Well, we had our morning tea. and our headlines. Anyone feeling a little bit peckish?
Yes.
Hey, Dennis never even met the fish finish, you know?
No.
Well, we've got a bit of French flavor coming your way. But
Très bien, très bien.
it's fluency flex. It's not actually a croissant. We'll be right back here on Sunrise.
Allons-y.
I was excited about food. I thought there was some